Welcome back, trainers, and today we're going to be taking a look at my shadow Pokemon as requested here. And before we do, I just want to show you a shot of the best place to grind in Alaska, which is going to be downtown Anchorage here. So there you go. That's as good as it's pretty much going to get for you if you're looking to grind it out here. But with that said, give this video a thumbs up if you do enjoy my content. Really do appreciate you knocking it out on that last video. That Buzzwole in Master League was just incredible. Those battles were crazy. So let's go ahead and see what we have going on here. Now the point of this is to show you what I personally have powered up, the IVs that I have powered up, because when it comes to Shadow, you get what you get, right? And sometimes that's just the way it goes with your legendaries. So you can go ahead and see what we have going on here. I'll give some explanations like this. Well, why did I power up the Salamence here all the way to freaking 50, right? Well, it actually is doing more damage than Mega Salamence. Granted, it's going down a lot faster, but let that sink in. It's doing more damage than Mega Salamence. I'll get those XL candies when it comes back as a Mega. You already know what it is. But catching them, yet again, it's going to be like catching a legendary, so pain in the butt. Horrible IVs on the Salamence, but it still does its job by doing a lot of damage. This is self-explanatory here. Dragonite, Shadow, it's just amazing. Shadow Metagross, another one that's, I do believe, doing more damage than its Mega. Again, it is going down a whole lot faster, but it is going to be outputting more damage, seeing that you can have multiple of those as well. So definitely worth the investment. Literally the strongest thing in the game pretty much. Shadow Snorlax, there you go. 14 or 10, 15, 15. That was good enough for me, although I have caught a 15, 12, 15 or something. Shadow Moltres, definitely worth the investment. That is going to be a legacy with Sky Attack. And then Shadow Gardevoir, which I don't think it's going to be outpacing Mega Gardevoir. Might be, but it's still good for now. I don't care. I'll get those candies. I already have a level 50 regular one. Shadow Machamp, always worth it. Shadow Swampert, another nice little addition. And now we're getting into the Ultra League Pokemon here. So I do have this Shadow Charizard with a double legacy of Dragon Breath and Blast Burn. Shadow Gramble is just my thing. I love this thing here. I already know Charm, but it's still great. And of course we have Shadow Staraptor, and it does have Gust, although Quick Attack does work amazing now. They pull the old Swapperoo. Shadow Muck, which is always a nice addition with those actually good, decent IVs for PvP. We got the Dark Pulse, Thunder Punch, and Poison Jab. And then we do have our Glade here, which we just recently made. And a lot of these do not have 3-move Shadow on it, which I'm going to be going and marking them myself. So we'll be looking at that as we do take a look at this here. For Alligator, just another one I just wanted to make. Shadow Caesar, another one I wanted to make. As far as the Nidoking here, I love this. It's not easy to use, but it's definitely something that I like in my arsenal. And again, the IVs are really going to be up to you. It's not like, should I power? I mean, if you're maxing a Shadow out, try to get the best that you can. But if it's for the Great or Ultra League, do what you can do for the IVs. Shadow Nidoqueen is a must-have, period. I do believe, I'm not going to say out of all these, Mewtwo for sure, but Shadow Nidoqueen being accessible to everybody, definitely want that. Shadow Ampharos, a lot of these are just tests, so we just have that there. It's still a good Pokemon. Now we have a regular Shadow, or a Shadow Charizard without double legacy. It does have Blast Burn though. Shadow Exeggutor, another fun one. Shadow Venusaur is a must again. One of my favorite Shadows, period. One of my favorite Pokemon, probably my favorite Pokemon. Another Dragonite here named Oblivion, and it is looking pretty good on those IVs, as you can see there. Now, as far as this Typhlosion, yeah, look at that. Too bad we didn't get a little bit higher on the defense. One of my, yet again, favorites. Everything's your favorite. Yep. See, this is why when people say, tell me, pick your favorite thing, I can't. I love a lot of different things equally. They're all great. And then we have this crazy cool Meganium here, which is definitely good. A very steep investment, let's just put it that way. Now I have multiple Machamps for the Ultra League because of its Community Day move. So we have those on rotation. Then we have our great Snorlax, and then we have our Shiny Shadow Lapras, which is one of the best looking Shiny Shadows. And we will be taking a look at all of my Shiny Shadows after this in succession, so you can see. We're going to kind of see some of them here. And then we have that Apex Ho-Oh, another Gramble here. There's that Snorlax out, so it's a 15, 10, 15. Yeah, that's pretty good. We already powered up the other one. I'm not powering that one up right now. Got that Apex Lugia here on deck with 15 attack. Haven't really done anything with this, just caught it. I actually made a video catching this and the Latias, but I actually deleted it. So this one here was a complete joke. Don't make it for the Great League. Alolan Executor, what a piece of trash. Sorry if you like it. It's just too weak to everything. So then we have Tyranitar here and another Staraptor. We're in the Great League, as you can see here. So just giving you an idea. I mean, so you can see the IVs. You're like, man, should I power this up? Take a look at mine and then go ahead and make your decision. Again, if you're maxing something out, make sure it has decent IVs in Shadow. But if it's for the Ultra League or Great League, you know, you do what you got to do. Got another Shadow Ho-Oh here with one move. We have the Frustration TM'd away. And then another Staraptor. And our Shadow Victory Bell, which we do not use too often, but definitely have that one on deck. Shadow Slowbro, another fun one to use in the Great League. Again, a lot of these were experiments, not this one. Shadow Alolan Marowak is damn good, and I love it so much. And then we have the Shadow Lapras here, non-Shadow. So yeah, we got Bone Club on this thing. It's going to be Legacy as well. Legacy on the Lapras with the Ice Shards. And then we have another Shadow Venusaur, another Shadow Dragonite, Swampert with horrible IVs, Zapdos. That's alright. So now we're getting into the Pokemon that I don't really use. It is powered up for the Great League, but not too often am I going to be using like the Flying Cup or something. Shadow Gardevoir. I've only got one move on this thing because I did make it for a couple of cups back. I forgot exactly which one it was again. Articuno with horrible IVs and defense, unfortunately, but haven't bought in a secondary move. Don't feel like I need to. I'm just going to keep it like that. Another Typhlosion for the Great League. Stunk Tank. Always get stumbled up on that one. Golbat. We've had that for a while. Beautiful looking RK9. Same IVs as the Master League level 50 Snorlax that we do have. And then going on here, there's a Shadow Shiny Hypno. Alright, those are the IVs you get. It is what it is. And finally, we have Mawile. Literally the mascot of the channel. Let's go. And then we have the Raikou, which is flexing for us there. Hitmonchan, Shadow, love that thing. Always love that. Shadow Polito, definitely a fun one to have here. Definitely a spammy, annoying Pokemon that you should utilize if you can get your hands on one. And then we have this Gyarados here with Bite. Okay, let's go ahead and just TM that. I don't know. I just wanted to because we have 3 moves. Might as well get rid of it in case we do decide to use it. I'm not trying to go into the Great League with Bite on this thing and then just get demolished. But definitely a one to invest in for sure. Test here for sure. Hitmonlee, this was a test. As you can see, the IVs are just trash for the Great League. Definitely was fun to use, but I don't know when I'm going to be using it again. Definitely will, but not anytime soon. Got Hugs, the Snorlax, great IVs. Shadow Nidoqueen for the Great League. Another we're going back to that Snorlax, okay. Looking at those IVs, looking pretty good there. I have been having a lot of good luck with those Shadow Snorlax IVs. Shadow Shiftry, glassy as heck. Shadow Granville, always a nice cheat code to use. This one with great IVs, the Kanto Sandslash Shadow with a Community Day move. Not really useful. Not really too useful. And then we got the Shadow Ursaring, which I did make for the Evolution Cup, which was actually able to be used. I tried to, it was just trash. I was like, nah, we're good. I'm not trying to drop 400 points in one day. So we'll go ahead and skip that. And then we got a bunch of random tests, random things here that we've been using for whatever. And yeah, we're kind of hitting the bottom of the barrel here. We'll start seeing them really have a drop off. So I named this one Clout, this Walrein here, because it looks like a clown. And a lot of people who are chasing Clout are clowns that are chasing my name. So that's why I named it that, because it looks like a clown. And those people are clowns, actually. Another Tyranitar, a freaking great IV, Lugia. And another Shadow Mewtwo with actually, it could have been better because look at where the combat power lands. If I power it up one more time, it goes past 1500. So it's like almost good, but not really. And now we're just getting into the leftover things that I do have here, but they are all on standby. They're not powered up because they're bad, just because I'm maybe working on the candy or I just don't want to invest in them right now. And we'll find another time. That's a good Shadow Aerodactyl for sure. But that's pretty much my arsenal. Look at this one. 15, 15, 14. Man, I have not gotten 100 Shadow yet. Still haven't. Still not. Still no Shadow Shiny. We got a Shadow Shiny, but no Shadow 100. Yeah. So I'm not going to do anything with that for now. We'll just keep it the way it is. I'm not trying to purify it so I can get 100. It's basically 100 as it is right there. So like I said, we're just getting into the bottom of the barrel here. And we'll go ahead and look up those shiny shadows in just a second. But I have had quite a few good odds with those things. I don't know why, but maybe because I used to do a ton of rocket stops in the balloons. I don't know. I'm not going to say I've lost interest. It's just I've slowed down. But look at that Gramble. Did you see that? Freaking crazy 98. Oh, I'm working on that. I'm going to max it out because Shadow Gramble is it's the second best charm attacker for raids, period. So taking a look at my shiny shadows. So we do have the Salamence here. Okay. Then the Caesar. Very nice. And then the Lapras looking great. Hypno. All right. Pinsir. I believe I have a couple of those actually. Ammonite. Okay. Growlithe. And some of these are actually decent IVs. Coughing. That's actually a really good one. I love the way it looks. I'm not evolving it because I'm waiting for a community day, which I do believe it'll get in the future. Another Ammonite. Oh boy. Grimer. Love that. Actually, with the green and the red eyes. Looks great. I'm going to hold off on that one as well. Growlithe. So, you know, these are special. And then finally the Hypno, or Drowsy, I should say. So we got 2 of those on deck. I love these because you can't trade them. And the ones you have are simply because of ones you caught. So definitely prizes here. So what's my favorite shiny shadow? I'm going to have to say Lapras and Salamence. It's really hard to pick between the two. But Salamence has just been my prize. I just love this thing. Even though it has horrible IVs, this is why I want to fix them in the future. Hopefully there's a way. Even if we have to pay, I mean, everybody's going to pay to fix your IVs, of course. But this one is definitely worthy of an investment to be fixed. But best looking one, I'm going to have to say maybe go into the Lapras. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching and take care.
Sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!
Touch the deck. This is the best day